We are here to get real, to get personal, and even to get a little bit uncomfortable sometimes in the best way possible. I'm hoping.
This one's my favorite. I love using the positive belief with clients. I have value regardless. And this is true for everybody, for every human being, because every human being on this planet has value, regardless of their circumstances. They have value.
If you are already a practitioner of yoga, next time you go to class, remember this. It's more about the process than the poses.
I feel like sometimes some of the skill sets that are overlooked are things that are not as tangible. So we're talking about empathy and compassion and patience and having the interest in leaning in and being open to hearing the opinions and the thoughts of a loved one.
Being a people pleaser most of your life and then trying to break out of that pattern, people in your life that are used to you saying yes all the time or doing things to please them, they're not going to like it when you set boundaries. And that's okay, because you cannot control their emotion or their reaction to your boundary.
I started to recognize that my thoughts were what was holding me back, and those negative thoughts were influencing how I felt about myself. I realized I wasn't being kind to myself. It became clear that while I couldn't control how others reacted or what they say, I could absolutely control how I spoke to myself.
I realized that people oftentimes feel safest when they feel like there is this reciprocity within the relationship where they feel comfortable letting their walls down if they know that the other person is just as invested in the relationship, because then they feel like, okay, that person's being open and sharing, then they're going to understand the risk that it takes in order to be open and share. And so they're going to handle what I'm sharing in a very delicate way.
We can do a butterfly technique. So you put your thumbs on your collarbones and you do a slow tap like this. Just a very slow tap on either side of your body so that you're getting that bilateral stimulation. So the back and forth using both sides of your brain.
As I reflect on my journey and how I ultimately became a mental health counselor, I realize how much I learned along the way. Not only that, but I also found healing in areas of my life that had been overlooked.
There's always a deeper layer. If you think of it like an ogre from Shrek, they're an onion. So there's the layers to them. There's layers to people. There's layers to everyone. And there's always a deeper understanding of them that you're not going to see on the surface.
What is the one thing that you're wanting to challenge today? The one thing that you're wanting to break free from? What is the revolution that you would like to create for your life?